man maa ngi commencé liggéey ak Roots year before last mu nekkoon in 2021 bu ma toogee ba sama benn friend moo ma seen benn link ci social media mu ne am na projet bu génn ne mun nga apply so moom through WhatsApp la ma ko sene bu ma ko sene ma ne ko léegi form bi naka la mun a mel mu ne ma form bi dinañ try hard copy bi buñ try hard copy bi ci la ma jox hard copy bi ma dem ci moom bu ma demee ci moom ci la ma dimbale mu ñu fiil form bi moom moo ma jox idea bi ne nañ fiil tricycle ñu xaar suñu wërsëg buñ ko fiilee ñu ko fiiloon around March dem nañ ba June July man fàtte woon naa ne sax apply na a matching grant then buñ demee boori August ci la receive a call ñu ne ma you are shortlisted so ci lañ commencé transaction bi business plan development ñu dem interview after ñu dem abu ko ci main office bi ñu dem final interview bi buñ jógee ko foofu January ci la gaay start procurement bi then ñuy oo ñi dem di visit di waxtaan ba finally May 13 laa jot ci tricycles si moo nekk di two tricycles yii nii ak Kerewan ñu hand over ko governor mu ngi fa woon regional director bi mu ngi fa woon Demba ay Roots so ci laa commencé di liggéey Roots that was this year May 2023 May 13 bu ma jotee tricycles si nag man suma booba dimbale nañ ma bu baax as a youth because maa ngi doon struggle with my own plans waaye bu ma jotee ci grant bi dimbale ma lool especially in my family area because fii àlla la da ngay struggle ni ngay dundee ak sa family maa amee jabar am doom ba pare amee suma family ñu ngi fi daat ak meer so ma amee tricycle bi it was able to sustain me du ma sonal ma kenn du ma laajte kenn financially man mu ngi ma sustain with my family ci grant bi laa ko amee su ma jógee ko foofu with my community dimbale na a community a lot because time boobu da nga dee toog léegi la ñu am a ceremony wala ñu am emergency funeral nit yi war a dem doo am where to go waaye with these tricycles dimbale nañu lool nit ki nu mu xat su ma koolee dama dee mun a jóg ma eb leen because tricycle mun naa eb 10 people maximum of 12 people so da nga gis ne su ma ebee su jeexut suma beneen driver dama ko dee call kaay nga eb ñi dañ dee mun a dem jigéen ñi ci dëkk bi dañ dee mun a dem fi ne xew la bu fekkee ne jaaykat yi dee jaay jigéen yi dee jaay léjum yi dem luumo dama dee yóbbu gars yi suba teel su ñoo ñu si man ma naa andi ba pare ba si samedi tamit lu ma nungu kebe la dañ ma dee 5 o'clock lañ ma dee ma dee yóbbu gars yi ma mun a ñëw fii balaa 7 léegi ma dem xaar gars yi suñ duggee ba pare ma ñib si 9 o'clock beneen driver dafa dee ne xaar yuy jaay ba 5 suñ paree 5 ñu ñib si route projet bi nag dimbale na yu bëri because community fii dimbale nañ leen ñu ngay génnee ci problème because oto bëriwut oto fii am oto yu mag la te léegoo-léeg oto yu mag yi soo amee xew sa nit yi bëriwuñ doo leen mën a luwaas so li nga leen mën a def mooy dañ dee ñëw ci man ñu waxaale ku nekk ñaata man na du may caaj comme the whole trip soo ñëw la day wax ne distance bi nga wax ma ñaata la den ma mun a xam ñaata nit ñooy dem ma mun a xam calculer suma fuel ak suma lébo bi bu ko defee dama den ñu waxtaan ku nekk ñaata lay fay pa xeet dañ dee mun a dem ak ñu amuñ benn problème ba pare they are all happy with me to the plan right now Roots mu ngi ñu support because it's one way support la because second phase baa ngi on te ñun ñoo nekkoon first batch we were trained amoon nañ coaching plan coaching 3 months after graduate nañ now we are on our own ñun ñu ngi si suñ bopp plan bi moo nekk comme lii tricycle la te machine la so foog ñu ngay try by the end of maybe 2 or 3 years ñu try ñu am beneen yokka ci kawam ba pare ñu ngay try ñu yaatal business bi because maa ngi invest into farming especially this rainy season amoon naa tooli mboxa doo wol naa ba jéguñ ko waaye mboxa bi ñor na sant yàlla am na yàlla lu ñu mun a wërsëg ci tool bi apart from that plan also maa ngi venture into lu ñuy wax Q Money agent pour business bi gën a ubbi in case bi soo demut bi tamit mun naa dem venture nañ into farming venture nañ into different business sector ba pare last season bi tamit Tabaski season bi maa ngi venture into ram fattening nga gis Tabaski si jotee dama dee su waajee jege si dama dee ut xar den ma yar su ma leen yaree ma yafal leen den ma mun koo jaay sama mbokki béykat yi nga xam ne amuñ doole at a reasonable price ci li nga xam ne loolu lañ ci breed buñ soxla so foog naa roots moom amul luñ ko mën a wax so these are the plans ahead ba pare ñu ngi mbébét ne comme in next 5 6 years ñu ngi ñaan yàlla ñun yëpp suñ plan bi mu sotti ba pare ñu make sure comme business bi entrepreneurs area bi ñu nekk one of the leading entrepreneurs in this area pour dimbale suñ mbokki youth si because things bi mu ngi go high ñun yëpp ñu ngi gis baag bi nu mu mel so bu fee ne ku nekk am nga ci link support bu nga ne mun nga si jàppa mun ngaa dimbale sa famille mun ngaa dimbale sa bopp ba pare doo venture into the back way ñu wax alhamdulilah rabbil alamin with the help of Roots. Grant bi bu mu ñëwee man suma bopp create naa own account bu nga ne pour bii la bu ko defee in 1 2 3 years ma mun a xam root projet bi ci boppam man lan laa ci génn account bi fan la mun a toll ma xam lan laa ko mun a use ci plan bu nga xam ne lu laa bëgg a extender suma business bi am naa ko different from comme account bu nga ne boobu laa amoon with the petty businesses yi ma doon dox it's different.
Jërëjëf maa ngi leen a wax asalaamaaleykum nuyu naa leen ak paa bi nga xam ne moo ma oo man maa ko dee kool suñu amee dëj ci dëkk bi maa koy kool mu ñëw yóbbu ñu ci luuma yi moo ñu yóbbu foofu maa ngi koy wax ne jërëjëf di leen ay wax ne jërëjëf moto yi am nañ njëriñ ci dëkk bi trop am nañ njëriñ bu rëy lañ am ci dëkk bi parce que léegi dañ doon yóbbu moto yi nga xam ne moo gën a seer te loolu yëpp am nañ ci noflaay léegi dañ doon doxee fii ba Bangali duñ am lu ñu yóbbu su ñëwee foofu ñu fay soo wàccee nga fay sa bagage yi jakarta yi indi bagage yow ci sa boppa nga jëlaat beneen jakarta mu indi la te pay boobu yëpp tane na léegi gën naa wàññeeku kon nag am na yokkatu bu baax a baax ci dëkk bi am na yokkatu bu baax de am na njëriñ bu baax ci dëkk bi ñu ngi ko wax ne jërëjëf mook baayam ak ñoom yaam ak yéen yi fi teew yëpp maa ngi leen a wax ne jërëjëf moto yi am na njëriñ ci dëkk bi de dañ oote fii dañ doon dem bi ba Sénégal fii ba suñ côté bi yëpp dañ doon dem foofu di jël moto gën a seer di jël saret te loolu yëpp jëlanduñ ko léegi moto yi am na njëriñ de am na njëriñ bu baax ñu ngi ko wax ne jërëjëf di leen a wax ne yéen itam jërë ngeen jëf amoon nañ ci gàllankoor bu bare parce que dañ doon doxee fii ba Bangali nga door a am moto dañ doon doxee fii ba Fass nga door a am moto man de ma doon doxee fii de ko lekk ma wàcca ci yoon bii nii kool ci kër gi ñu jël si ma te loolu yëpp amatu.
yaa ngi amee.
maa ngi enu suma bagage yi duma ko antal léegi lekk ma jël loo xam ne duma ko mën a fay sax ñëw ba ci kër bi ma jël suma xaalis dugal ko ci mbaa ma leb xaalis yi jàmbur sax dugal ko ci te loolu yëpp amatul am na njëriñ bu bari de dañ doon dox ba sona lu guddi ñu ngay dox man lu guddi gis nga suñ diggante ak seen kër yi naka la sore te ganaar yi suñ saboon dama doon doxee suñ kër ba fii yeneen sax dañ ma doon gunge si te loolu yëpp amatul kon nag am na njëriñ bu baax a baax ci dëkk bi.
My name is Konde Fall.
Konde, you are a beneficiary of the Roots Matching Grant, where you were able to get 2 tricycles. Tell us, how were you able to benefit from this grant, and what are you doing with these tricycles?
The way I was able to benefit from this grant was through a social media that I see the link. So one of my friends sent me the link and said, boy, can you try this? Because we are all here to try opportunities in one way or the other. I said, no problem. I tried to follow the link, but it shows me that at the end, the link said, collect a hard copy and submit. Then I asked the boy, how can we get the hard copy? The boy went to Kerewan, and he get the hard copy. He applied. He also gave me one to apply, but he was the one who guided me to apply, because I was not used to the language of the form, because each form has its own language and how to use it. Then, fortunately, we applied it. We submitted at the regional office at Kerewan. That was in March 2022. Then we went further till around August. I even forget that I once applied on a grant. Then in August, towards September, before school opened, I was called. When I was called, I was even on a way going to a match. Then when I was called, I received the form. I received a call, and the man told me that I'm calling from Roots at Kerewan regional office. Then he requested some of the documents that they need, that the business certificate, whether I have registered my business that I applied. I said yes, it's registered. Then he said, we need a business certificate, your ID card, your TIN number, and your Alcalos attestation. That shows that you are the owner of your business and you are also operating a business. Then from there, I submitted it. In 2 weeks' time, I was also called by the same person that I need to meet with one of the business consultants to develop a business plan. Then I went there. I give my ideas to the consultant. He also developed the business plan. Then after 2 weeks also, he sent me the sample of the business plan. Then I said some of my ideas that they need to change within the business, the way I want to operate it. Then they change it. In the next week, I was called at Abuko to come for a conference interview whereby they invite different stakeholders that are involved in business in the Gambia. GYCC was there, GCCI was there, National Youth Chamber was also there, and the Roots, even the DLS were having members, different sectors. Then it was in a round table. We were interviewed. It was from 8 o'clock, around 9 up to 4. We were interviewed then. That was where I was given the hope that you can go and prepare for your 10% contribution because it's a machine grant. Then after that, I came and I started looking for ways to get my 10% contribution. From there, then I was, one Friday in the morning, I saw a missed call, but I could not call back. But fortunately, it was the director himself who is on a tour to visit the beneficiary that they want to support. Then I was here, home. Then the machine came. Then my mother told me that somebody is looking for you. When I came out, I was able to recognize him. Then they were there, they interviewed me, they visit my compound area. I also showed them my orchard that I'm operating on. Then they said, now you are already approved. Your grant is approved. Then that was the way it was approved. Then Fatih communicated to me, then your grant is approved, but by this month we want you to get your materials. Then we were supplied with a letter that you are now a beneficiary to the root-based machine grant, and your contribution is the 10% of your contribution is amount to this, based on the budget that you submit on your business plan. Then we were given a duration of 2 weeks, not more than 2 weeks. You need to pay it at their account. Then I was managed to pay the contribution. From there also, they do their quota, then they bring the tricycles. They call us, we went there, we see the tricycle, they give us. Because my business plan was 2 tricycles. Then I was given this orange one and the black one.
Okay. Now you have 2 tricycles at your disposal, thanks to the matching grant of Roots. What are the services you're providing from these 2 tricycles for your community?
The service I'm providing first is I do transportation materials, that is either it's building or agricultural inputs or agricultural materials, whether it's groundnut, hay, cement, rods, all these iron rods, I transport everything. Even those go into the loom. And also the other thing is the weekly markets of Fast Njagachoy and Nungkebe. I am the one who usually take these women vendors to that market, and when they are coming back, I bring them. And also one of the other things is the naming ceremonies. And some of the funerals, we don't pray God for it to happen, but it has to be. So when it happens, I'm the one who usually service them to go to the funerals, and also these naming ceremonies, I took them, transport them to the places, and we come back.
Now let's focus on the agricultural services you are providing, especially for the women of this community. Tell me, where are you taking them? You talked of the Lumos, but I know there are other places that you take them. And how do you think this is helping them in terms of availing them that accessibility to get to their market?
Yes. Especially the Lumo, that one, most of the women who sell there, they usually want to go early in the morning. And for them, previously, they usually stand behind the village to wait for the horse carts that usually come from different villages. So when they are waiting for them, sometimes they will be late. But for thank God, with these tricycles, they will call me personally. Then they will give me the time that they need to be there. So the time, maybe sometimes they will give me 5 o'clock, some will tell 6. So I'll wake up 5 o'clock, I'll get into the village. Those who are willing to go in the early morning, I collect all of them. I go with them. Then I will come back and wait for those who are waiting for after breakfast, they go. And the other one is that I have one fixed customer. That one, she was usually taking these Jakartas. That will take only one person. And she is taking different material, different vegetable to sell at Karang. So now, she is my customer. Every day she will come. Sometimes she will wake me up. Sometimes I will call her. Are you ready? So before we pray Fajr, we are already in Karang. And that's every day. And this woman, every day she's telling me that if it was not you, I don't know how will I be going, because what I was spending is too much. Because one person with Jakarta, sometimes she will pay 2 Jakarta to take the materials. But with these tricycles, I would take it. I would take the materials also with her with no problem, and they will all reach and come back. It's safe.
So in essence, you are telling us that the tricycle is making life a lot easier and better for the women of your community who used to struggle to get their products to the market. Instead of using donkey cart or wait for vehicles that they don't know when to come, they now have the tricycles that can easily take them to the market.
Yes, that's what, because they were really struggling before the tricycle came. Sometimes you see somebody, a farmer will want to go to the farm, but he will see these women vendors, these vegetable sellers. Then the farmer will cancel going to the farm and collect these women, take them to the market that they want to go, and now will come and go to the farm. But with the help of the tricycles, that thing are no more happening. I'm the one here, so I'll wake up, take them, and go and also continue on my other routine activities.
How has these tricycles changed your life?
Thank God, Alhamdulillah, it has changed my life. Because right now, I'm able to manage my life. I don't depend on two people, no, because this life you cannot be independent, 100%. But I can say 50%. I depend on myself. Whatever I want to spend, I can spend it on my own, the way I want it, and also the way it needs to be, without disturbing many people. I also help my family members. Sometimes they will complain of, but I will see how best I can manage and help them financially, and also some farmers will come to me in a state whereby they have no money and they want to spend on their farms, especially at the beginning of the rainy season. Some people I give them as loan. Then after when they harvest, they give me. Some have already give me back my money. So it has really helped.
I can see, the account is healthy when you are giving people loan. I can see the impact of the matching grants. I believe a lot of your age mates or youths must have left the village for either the combos or even through the back way. Perhaps maybe you once were thinking about that. I don't know, I'm not very much sure. But tell us, with these tricycles, has it given you something that you think you can stay here, walk, and make something out of it without thinking of risking your life to the back way or other activities?
Yeah, really. Because in my own perspective, anybody who is thinking of the back way, that guy has no choice to stay here. But if you have something to hold on here, I think it's rather for you to stay than risking your life. For me personally, I don't think I can afford that, to risk my life, because with the 2 tricycles, I'm comfortable with my life here. Whatever I have, I'll be comfortable with, and also I think it can hold on my life to plan for the future, and also it will generate my income in the future. For the youths going to the back way, if they have something to hold on as little as they can, they will not risk their life, because most of them will say, I have no choice. I need to go. I don't have nothing to hold on. Some who have something to hold on will discourage others not to go. That is the issue. But for me, no, this one can sustain me here. I'll be here. If it's only back way for me, there will be no back way. In the next 2-3 years, if you come here, what I'm willing and what I'm praying God, my business will expand. And I would like to employ more youths to discourage them from the back way.
Dunia menje kole ya zulemu molu balunya kole ya dai fama di balafa.
Assalamu alaikum. Mbal be kontonna ndete mu Fatou Baleti nga project ole soto roots momu rice milling machine anin tricycle andong mimben mara karola teng o muna tricycle driver lati atomu alewlati nyinde mu lamin sedi kanati as the operator nyindo mu suman sisel suman jawara atele mo operator la assistant in case ni nyim fangoti jang ngamin project ko applied 22nd of April 2002 nga apply route and nga soto around March 15th 2003 almost a year nga apply and watu men nga soto well route se masima mi right mi masine wala dinna anin tricycle jani route be nyin masino dinna anin tricycle be processing ke kanu in a sense of ka fengo ginger juice dada nka wonjo dada anunka ice pananda dada ka transport from here to around Jokadu area birimbe routes project ko safe kanu ko ngajele ko mbe society min kono e sulata masingol lale masingo min be jang masin kelenum anda mantra community ni saf kanne so ngajele ko fana kuma yata bakale ni nga nyin soto abe community na falale because ngajele ko mbadi musol mbama nyol e ka bonan janne kata dula janna kela nyowtu wodula ndole so ngajele ko ni nga nyin soto jang abe na fala bakale abe na fala be society fana nakala wala tan sita nko mbato nga nyin bi nga moy ba advertise kanne through online with media ntata ko let me try my chance nga apply nga jibe so biri nga apply ala natan haji nga soto transportation la karola fana mi try say koloti mbama nyol mi an ko katara na kol tore ni yela na kol mota ka batale kela jorongol bondi ji ka sama nan janne e ka la fi la fengol katara jele yakati ibuka mo soto min ka bonne ji e ka nyin hoskat nyin le mi mu fengol di saratoti ka soto ko kolyale so on sita nga jibe ko ni nga nyini ni nga soto abe mbama nyol makole because ni nga soto bi ila na ko motale ni en kol mbita jele ni na fo ngata kamana iti nga sama no fo la so kono pour transportation so ya e nga yirwa min ke masimo nen tricycle kono biri nga soto intem alhamdulillah beta kam because although project ko business of our in general amanke wonyama ni ya start for a difficulty challenge sotole but ndikita ko as times goes on inshallah I will achieve my dreams with it because science thing abeta kanne because kili mi yalon ka be sate konole ni aji wo jamal mi yalon ko ka bona ma fano kata jele sai wol be ka danjanne to mando baro fanan ni tar fo nyaato mbe mbita abe kim lafta da fo da mento inshallah be foto la wolto nga nyunu be employé nyin bi nga tricycle soto nga employé le ene a daily basic ko laminte ko comme be duko kan comme tilola I mean samanan ka fenke wolto mantra comme ka kigano endowment payment because in a sense of ninko endowment payment a second to mano bato karoning ayeta fo e banga be min dukula jiata tambila 2-3 days o molan business o mantra wonyama and the end of mon nyanta jolale anu wodulanto a mantra business o samba ka nyaaro dal so ñinul do ñing nge employé bi nga dar ni masungo nga soto anu wato min nga do ko dati constantly mi anu ka be do ko nyama it was just end of last month that was November nga dati do ko mi anu ko ka mol soto nyama because wato min nga soto meta lori in interval of 4 months denning abe fix la ay correct so last November le a dati da do ko la constantly comme luwolu ka do ko ke so lo fana a time being as at now man tra sarali kan lo karifa joka ñulé because just last month I started with tuardo ngamin do ko ka foela sa woltore anun ka tulo falin fana wolto bari ngamin do ma ran ka wol dol bondije at least the manin ka just a show of signs of appreciation but nyata do manding lafta keta as a staff mi alon ko nin karo fatan ke jole ngamin soto mi alon ko in case ni rusie bulo bondin ko to wala nyente ko nga in future comme ni masingo do kura with including tricycle be business we have an account that is a business account and bearing the name Sediba Enterprise within that I differentiate my own account with the business account yeah that is Sediba Enterprise so it's for the business not me if I mean Sediba Enterprise mean the business alone so ngamin landiji in case ni wolia blow bonding koto mbe fendo ta in future on lafta masin dola sanna mi alon ko I want to do this as expand one mi yalon ko anembe yurs jama employé mi yalon ko e be siri man do ko soto andu nyanta ila wulal ma ko ila kay be siri ndo ko tebulu man la fi ka dañu mu fulo dama lafta nyin kala mas dura mi yalon ko dal fo ninke dama so do ko de fon sa fono fanam in future this is Sediba Enterprise and this is the CEO and this is the staff awel in future tomorrow lafta wala le anu mbo plan ke kan science ten because nga fengo fen doku ka landele ngata safely nga fengo fen doku ka safely and I'm promising roots with EFAT, with you the team here. inshallah, before end of 2024, before I told I will achieve my dreams. Handa manka biti, but left a minna half when you pass inshallah.
Ito di madu.
Nti jamba kasam.
Fele nata alla nyotura masimoto me yalon ko fat bale ba tamandi kan a soto roots project oto isa fono mole ko nyi masingo ay munna fa ko le samana to le nyin kerwan sato kon
Yo alhamdulillah rabbi intento balay. Kairo nyodun ta sata o kono umumo bele tate. So kono men keta ko anata ke la suula kon. Fatu ba mun tala mañolete. Ala nata dunde nyi projet ko kono. Nata ahriye nyi masingo la. Oto nyi masingo nte fe wayiri waja mala dunde ndol kanja mammen dandulalo. Nun kadua ala male o kenya nyato tate. Masingo ala male baraka keje. Ala male asamba nyato. Ate ya soto nyame fay nafa soto je ala ma do fanan har je lalo nyama fay nafa bonni nyeje men se ke misilmol be da hande fengote ndol ko la duway nga nafa soto je nafa me ala kontro ma dandu lalo karo rumo masingo man soto ja ndaka nyun na nyola na nyi sata wo yaay bar bin kasi yala fo fitro sal nga na ja nga nyo juru ay ande nyo kayenta me fa fa nga ko do diya o damma kontano wartan to fere ndum ay kuuda sambana me yaran ko ketanto de somati mammen dandulala ha
da handi bake
ayinde hande bakele ayinde hande da ha dandula man dandula longola fodin su wata do fo alama akele nyato tati ale masingo kayenye ani asambala al fana men ka wali alama len so samba fengola me men samba nanje ka juruje ale sama beti ani misilme dingo be
Sediba Enterprise, in a sense of, it's a project, a name of a project. When I got the project, before getting it, the little business I was doing, I have this aim that when I achieve my dream, I will name my project after Sediba Enterprise.
Now tell us about the project, about the enterprise. What are you doing?
Yeah, enterprise in a sense of what I'm doing is as of now, I'm milling and transportation. Yeah, rice milling, raising and transportation. I'm milling rice with maize or with kus. Yeah, and transportation also. I'm having a tricycle, which you know that sometimes I transport it from not low body, but not back in general. Yeah.
A tricycle and a milling machine, courtesy of the Roots Marching Grant, of which you are one of the beneficiaries. Tell us how important is this? How important was it for you to benefit from this grant?
Yeah, it is very much important. The project, although it was, I can say, thousands wrote for the project, but some were selected. Doesn't mean that we are better than those people. So I see it as it's a chance or a lucky, or according to the plan we made, that they go through. And I was one of the beneficiaries that benefit this machine with the tricycle. And it's also very important and very useful to the community as well. Because before getting this machine, it was hard to my neighbors around because there was only one machine inside the village. So it's a struggle to go there and milk all their goose with their rice. So I can say as of now, thank God that is here around this area, or even the other neighbors' villages do come here to milk their maize with their rice and goose.
Now tell us personally, how has this benefited you in terms of your savings, in terms of the money, the little money you are making, or the big money you are making out of it? How has it helped you, and how has it developed your business?
Yeah, for myself, with the way it helps me is I make a saving through what I'm working daily. Any day that I work, I operate around 5, then I close 8. Any day, anything I work, I save it to the account. The business is having a business account, that the Sediba Enterprise account, which is different from my own account, as we were taught with our coaches during the training we have at LRR, that how to separate your business with yourself, and that is what we're doing.
And what is your bigger objective for this business? This is a support from Roots. Probably one day Roots will phase out. So how do you intend to sustain this business to make it bigger as you envisage with your Sediba Enterprise?
Yeah, as you just said, root will soon phase out. Already, I can say in Ibadan phasing out we are there because they are already taking the second batch, and very much happy and make sure that I will gain what I want from the business to expand this a bigger one, to employ other youths out there that are not having what they are doing or sitting down there without work. So we extend this Sediba enterprise to be a big organization, a big project indeed, in not only in Lower Body but in North Bank as a whole.
Amali Mirabang.